So we're just at the start line of Great Lakeland 3-day adventure in the Lake District, and yeah, we are on Saturday morning. We've just arrived, we've just got our trackers fitted, and we're ready to go basically. So Great Lakeland is a 3-day, mostly running adventure, but because I'm 5.5 months pregnant at the moment, yeah, we're walking it, but it's okay, you can walk it. And it's a really cool event actually, because you can choose on the day however much you feel like doing. So the shortest one's about 10 miles, and that one you can run or walk, and it's called the cafe route because it stops off at lots of different cafes. So we're looking forward to sampling the cafes today, but you can do it as a really extreme thing, and you know, there's really long distances like marathons and over that you can do up fells and things. So there's a real diversity of courses that you can select for yourself, so it's a good event regardless. And the nicest thing about it is that you can choose on the day which one you feel like. So if you want to go hard on the first 2 days and then you feel like you don't have it in you for the 3rd day, you could just drop down to the cafe route. We saw lots of people doing that last year. So we've just been through registration, and we are going to drop off our dry bags into the vans, and they're going to take them to our first overnight camp. Yeah, I think that's it. So we'll catch up with you later when we actually start walking. So they give us these maps, and they're lovely and waterproof, and then they have all these checkpoints on them, and then here it will tell you can do whatever you want, but here it will tell you like the recommended routes. So our cafe course is going from checkpoint 1 to checkpoint 201 to 202. So we found 201 on the map, that's where we are now, and then 202 is our first checkpoint, and then we go to 203 and so on. But what we found last year was that these maps weren't very detailed, and so they don't tell you exactly where you're going too close to the event, because they don't want you to wreck it, because the navigation is kind of part of the adventure. But we did ask which OS maps to buy, so we bought some Ordnance Survey ones, because we're used to reading them, so, and they give you a lot more detail. So I've just found the checkpoints on the map, and I've just circled whereabouts I think that the checkpoints are based on the map, and then we'll map out a route, but it looks pretty obvious that we'll just come around here and down here, so it doesn't look like there's a lot of variation of what to do. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. So if we wanted to, we could go up Red Pike and then back down again, but I think we'll probably stick to the cafe route.
The dog is thinking he's an idiot.
Nature's finest, Cumbrian water.
Okay, we've just started, so now we need to kind of have a look at where we actually are and where we're going. So we're at, from this side, we're here, so we're going to go and follow everybody else and go on that trail over there, and then that should lead us on this path here.
Cool. We're just following the lake down around.
Yeah. So we're just at checkpoint 1, and navigationally it's gone all right so far, but I think following everyone else has been the death of my own personal navigation. So I just need to ignore everybody else and look at the map. That's my advice to future self. So you look at these you look for these little checkpoints, and then you dib in. So I'm trying to do one-handed. And then that's it. So there's no like people manned checkpoints, because there's just so many of them. I don't think they'd be able to.
I know. No, you.
So we're just at checkpoint 2. We've just dibbed in and we've gone to this first cafe along the route. It's just like some teas and coffees with a little honesty box and a couple of chocolate bars. But yeah, no, so we had our lunch here and it was lovely. We were on the sofas and they let the dog in and it was really nice. So onwards, now we're about halfway and we've done 6.5 miles. Okay, so we're going up Red Pike. We missed the checkpoint, annoyingly. There was supposed to be like a path that came off, but we just completely missed it. So eventually we were just like, shouldn't we have really seen it by now? So we checked, and yeah, we'd missed it basically. So we're coming up the mountain from a different side than what we're supposed to, but yeah, we're just doing the same mountain, but just a different path. So yeah, that was a really tough climb, but I made it. I just feel so heavy and like everything's like so much hard work, but I made it and we've got about 2 miles left to go and I'm still actually, in the grand scheme of things, feeling good.
Yeah, well, the guys were running and one nearly fell off here as well. Like, it's just that we. How was it?
So collect your dry bag from the lovely volunteers, and then you go and choose yourself a pitch. Thank you. So this is our new tent, the Nightcap. I've got a new sleeping bag, which is yeah, it was really expensive, but I'm glad that I got it because it's so much better than my previous one, which broke. Reg's making himself comfortable. He does actually have his own little roll mat, and well, I don't know what this is, more like maybe the dressing gown, so we'll put him in that at night so he doesn't get cold. Yeah, and then you can see we've got enough space for 2 people to lie down, the dog and our bags, which we didn't have in our previous tent at all.
Nice cat.
So you get our little drinks tokens and then you can spend them on a beer or a Sprite in my case, and then hang out in the bar. There's also unlimited hot drinks from the hot drinks section, little washing up area at the end. drinking water area, which you get a cake token for as opposed to the finish line, and then there's some little stalls as well, including Scarpa, the event sponsors, Life System, so I think also sponsor the event, and then you've got Podra Ren that do hot chocolates, tea, coffee, vegan cakes, and then some pizza over there, which I think we're going to go and get some dinner.
Oh, there's burgers as well.
Burgers as well. Ooh, burger or pizza? What do you fancy?
I fancy both.
Both. Both it is.
Both it is.
Blue cheeseburger.
Onion rings, man.
And we've mapped out our route for tomorrow.
Cheeseburger.
And we've also put it onto the OS map as well. Morning. It's 7 AM. I didn't sleep brilliantly. Our roll mats have completely lost air after like a couple of hours, and so I had to wake up in the night and top them up, but then they just lost air again. So basically been sleeping on the floor, and that's happened to both of us, so I think it might be something to do with Reggie and maybe his claws or something. Yeah, and my back hurts as well. Normally I sleep with like a big pregnancy pillow, but I couldn't take that because that would take up my entire dry bag. So not being able to sleep with that, I can't sleep on my back, which would keep my back nice and straight, because of like blood flow to the baby or something like that. Pregnant women aren't supposed to sleep on their backs. So I've taken some paracetamol, but it normally gets better after I've got up and got moving a bit. Davan's making a coffee. How did you sleep, Davan?
Yeah, not bad. Like you said, the beds did let us down in more ways than one, and but yeah, no. Apart from that, all right. Rain was not too heavy and didn't wake us up too much either, so it was all good. There's a nice view. There's a nice view of a fell and some nice wooded area, and a cuckoo as well. Keep hearing a cuckoo.
Hey, great.
Yeah. Controls that you did yesterday.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Ooh.
Hope there are no bats that you hear. Davan, don't scare the bats. No, they'll come out and get me.
I don't know what a bat would be like. A bats are like squeaky.
I think they're like so high you can't hear them.
Yeah, because they use ultra sonar. So, get the project on the primary stuff.
Yeah, you should. My project was on koodoos. So if you ever need any facts about koodoos.
What are they? Sorry, fruits?
Koodoos.
Oh, like.
I don't know if that worked. There we go.
I might crash a bit too hard if I have coffee.
But it's how close to get with the contour lines?
We've come across our first cafe, but we're only 2.5 miles in, so we feel like we just want to push on at the moment. But it's good to know. The first cafe's come early. Well, actually, this is the second cafe. The first cafe was 1 mile in.
They got sticky toffee pudding ice cream.
Oh, that's tempting. But
That is a game changer.
I feel like I might feel sick if I go.
Oh yeah, they've got.
Coffee pudding ice cream and then go up that hill.
I think it's worth it. Maybe on the way back. On the way back.
Just starting our ascent.
Look like a skater boy. No.
That climb was really hard, and it had like 2 false summits. Yeah, it's just really hard. But now we're gonna go down to the cafe. Woohoo! Checkpoint 3. So we are in the Honiston Cafe. I've got a hot chocolate and a carrot cake. Dubham's got a berry slice, and we've got a bacon back for the dog. And we're just gonna eat our packed lunch, which is some pesto pasta, which we brought along because we didn't know exactly what cafe stuff would be, you know, we'd be able to have, and what cafes would be open and would take card and so on. So we packed food. Yeah, so we're just gonna have our lunch. So there's Reggie, here's a bothy, and apparently our checkpoint is at the entrance to the bothy. So let's have a look. Dub's Hut, Mountain Bothies Association. Oh look, you've got some cute little birds in case you wanna, and a little wood burner. So if you got stuck here, this is not a bin. That's what that little note says. Oh look, they've got like a little visitor book. Spent a windy and cosy night here. What a lovely wintry views in the morning. Thank you for making this place available. But no checkpoint. We'll keep looking. I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Come on, Reg. Good boy. Come on, Reggie.
Let's have a look in this bothy then.
Everything else can be like that. I'm not bothered putting much up on the wheel.
Hiya.
Hi.
Sorry, we're just coming in to have a look.
Oh,
It looks lovely in here.
Let me get all the way to the...
Oh, don't worry.
Of the view.
Are you guys staying in here?
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Planning on
lovely. Lovely. Have you done it before?
No, not in this one. I've stayed in the other one, Dubstop, before, but no, I've not stayed here before.
Does it get colder?
I stayed in January, so it was cold, but I don't know. It feels okay temperature-wise. We don't have a firewood.
Yeah, we've got no firewood, which is the only thing.
Oh yeah. There's a nice
If we had
little wood
firewood,
burner.
then it'd be fine, you know.
But I think it's like, well, my theory was that it'd be colder in here than it would be in a tent.
I
Is
think
that right?
that's probably true.
Yeah. Because of the like insulation of like having.
I think this is small enough for it to not be that dissimilar. The other one, it does get quite cold.
It's a lot bigger in
Yeah.
Nice. Well, have a lovely time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for letting us come in and have a look. Bye.
Wiggly, wiggly worm. Wiggly, wiggly worm. Who's a wiggly, wiggly? Yes. Oh. A fell-side tickle, they call this.
Wait.
1,977. That's ridiculous.
Calories.
Yeah, yeah.
We're at the cafe that we saw on the way there. We didn't need a cafe yet at that point, but we do now, or I do. I'm having a nice cup of tea. And we're just looking at the map. Even though we know the way back, because it's the same way we went yesterday. It's about 2 miles back to the campsite now. We've done 9 miles. And we've got 2 to go. Fleetwith Pike was a horrible ascent. That was just really...
That was no joke.
Really, really bad. But this one that we came down was a lot nicer. Yeah. Woo!
Oh yeah, okay.
Yay!
Very.
Ready to go and finish. Kate, well done! Well done! Thank you. Well done.
20 years ago, and never completed till last year.
Well done. You can leave there if you want to.
Cool.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Well done, guys. And we're running low on paper here.
Yeah, just let it run to its guys.
His feet certainly feel it when you stop.
Yeah.
Got a bit of cinder on him.
It's okay. Seems awful because it must be
A bit
something.
of ash. He's dreaming about chasing rabbits.
Yeah. Or the Herdies, one of the two.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I've gone for pineapple on the pizza. Don't hurt me, please.
The last one is about going to heaven and needing a proper long ladder. Para subir al cielo, se necesita una escalera grande y una cornisa y arriba, y arriba, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, All together. Ba-la-bamba, God, ba-la-bamba. Do your hands up. Ba-la-bamba, 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 ba-la-bamba. Oh,
I'd say that's red. I'd say that counts as...
Just getting bed ready, boiling some water so that we can have a hot water bottle. I always have a hot water bottle, and obviously I've got Acnicide all over my face again. Shout out to Acnicide, please sponsor my videos. Anyway, I always use a hot water bottle when I'm camping because yeah, it keeps me nice and warm, and also when you get rid of the water it's very, very light and it takes up almost no room. So that's one of my camping essentials, and of course the down booties. Good morning, it is 6:20 and we've just set our tent down. There's Dawan packing away the remains of it. And yeah, our start line, we think it opens at 7 o'clock, so we're just going to make our way down. I slept awfully, absolutely terribly. Our roll mats were like very deflated, and then the cold air from the ground just kind of got us, and my back hurt so much as well. And I woke up at 4:45, no, 5, and I was just like, I think I'm just gonna get up because I can't sleep at all. I'm not asleep, there's no point. And yeah, and then we started to just set the tent away and get things done early. We had our alarm set for 5 anyway, so it made sense. Well, I was just chilling here and a lovely lady said, are they ready to go? I can take them, and she took them. So
No, yeah, I just want to have a look. Do you wish you went?
Start adventure.
You were the Autobahns area?
Yes, yes, thank you. Yeah, we're not going anywhere near there.
Oh, well,
thank you. 7:15. Let's go. Ready for an adventure? So because we've got a 7-hour drive back to Hampshire from the lakes, we've decided to do the adventure course today. And the adventure course is basically where you make it up as you go and you just visit whichever checkpoints you want to visit, which in our case is going to be 1 checkpoint, 211. So the official cafe course goes alongside the lakes and then up Gravel Fell via a cafe, of course. And just because we wanted to make it shorter so that we can get home earlier, we're going to go straight up Gravel Fell and then down to the event centre. So today we're only going to do 11 kilometres of walking unless we get lost. It's going to be, you know, I think the only reason that we have to shorten it is because we're walking. I think last year we did it as a run and we did the cafe course, and we got back in plenty of time. I think we got back by like 11 AM or something, so we got back with loads of time to go. But because we're walking it today, we feel like we wanted to because we're walking it, we felt like we wanted to shorten it so that we weren't out for hours and hours. So we are 4 miles in. We're just going up Gravel Fell. Darman thinks we should be on that side of the fence because everyone else is, but I think we should be on this side of the fence because I looked at the map. So we'll see who's right about that when we get up. Okay, we can see the summit, and who was right?
Could say me.
Come on.
Friday.
Yeah, thank you. It's on this side of the fence. The climb was actually horrible, and this walk has been Like the ascent's not been as steep as Fleetwith Pike, but it's been 4.5 miles of like ascent. So it's been 4.5 slow miles, and it's been, yeah, hard in that respect, especially for a pregnant woman. Yeah, anyway, we can see the event centre at the bottom as well, which is encouraging. So we think we're going to do about 6.5 miles, and we've already done 4.5, so should be getting back there in 2 miles time. That's the event centre. So we're just coming up to the event centre now. We've just come down the fell. Davan, what was your favourite part of the weekend?
My favourite part of the weekend was probably the kind of misty fells, I would say. You know, when you're at the top there and you can't really see, you get this nice chill. Really lovely. And yeah, that was probably the best bit. Always are my favourite bits when we go up any kind of mountain. So, yeah.
So this is our finishers meal. We've crossed we've crossed the finish line now. So that's the end of Great Lakeland 3-day. I'd really recommend it. I think one thing that I liked the most about it. Oh, Reggie! Just trying to make friends to get food. One thing I'd really liked about it was that you can make it as hard or as easy as you like. So last year I signed up as a runner, and this year I didn't feel up to running it, so I just walked it, and we were totally able to do that. So that's really nice, because some of our other like events, like I got into the London Marathon this year and I've had to defer that, but it was really nice that I could just do this at my current level of fitness, and it's just quite an inclusive event. So yeah, we really enjoyed it, would really recommend, and thank you so much for watching.